Hi, I'm Maya from Bookworm Dreams and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to talk about my June TBR. So my reading plans in June are very loosey-goosey. They're not set at all because June is going to be a very busy month for me. I'm a teacher and our school year is ending, so there will be lots of work to do in the entirety of the month, and also I'm sort of slumpy. In the first 5 months of the year, I have read maybe 80% of my reading goal. I think I'm now up to book 70, I think, and my reading goal is 85. I'm kind of booked out. So yeah, I'm going to take June very slowly. I'm not going to force myself to read. I'm just going to participate in one readathon, not a bajillion like I've been in the last couple of months. So the one readathon I'm going to participate in June is Queer Romance Readathon, which is happening from June 13th to the 20th, which is created and hosted by Beautifully Bookish Bethany. I will leave the channel and the announcement video for that readathon down below in the description box. And basically the goal is to read queer romance because June is Pride Month. I picked 3 books for my TBR for that. Not sure if I'll get to all of them, but I just want to have some options. So the first book I picked is Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldry, and this is a fantasy book in which we follow an orc. She wants to open her own coffee shop in this medieval town, something, I don't know, and basically she kind of meets some resistance from her previous, I guess, fellow warriors and people from her life from before. People have been really praising this book and saying that it's very chill, so I'm looking forward to some chill fantasy and reading about orcs and trying to open coffee shops, and there's LGBTQ plus representation in this story. And the second book I picked for this readathon is the group book, which is Drag Me Up by R.M. Virtues. Basically, it's a Hades and Persephone romance story. One of them is trans. I'm pretty sure it's Persephone, and basically it's sort of contemporary. Maybe with all I know is that one of them works in a club, the other one does something, I don't know. I'm just I picked this because there's lots of steam apparently, and also there is a bingo board for this readathon, and this book really what do you call fills a lot of the prompts in this bingo board. And the third book I chose is Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas. Now I know this is about 2 boys. One of them dies, and the other one is a bruja, which is a witch in the Latin culture, and basically the dead guy haunts the living guy, and they together have to figure out something. I guess who killed the first one or whatever. They're doing something, and it's like their love story, I think, which would be very interesting to see how that works because one of them is dead, and yeah, maybe they brought him back to life. I don't know, we'll see. I'll read it and then I'll see. Then I am continuing with my buzzword reading challenge, and the buzzword for the month of June is all, and I picked the book called The Best of All Possible Worlds by Karen Lord. I don't know what this is about, so I will read it to you. A proud and reserved alien society finds its homeland destroyed in an unprovoked act of aggression, and the survivors have no choice but to reach out to the indigenous humanoids of their adopted world to whom they are distantly related. They wish to preserve their cherished way of life, but come to discover that in order to preserve the culture, they may have to change it forever. Now a man and a woman from these 2 clashing societies must work together to save the vanishing race, and end up uncovering ancient mysteries with far-reaching ramifications as their mission hangs in the balance. This unlikely team, one cool and cerebral, the other fiery and impulsive, always love those, just may find in each other their own destinies and force that transcends all. Oh, that sounds interesting. We'll see what happens. I'm not really much for like cultural stuff, so we'll see how that one pans out. Another book I want to read in June is I want to continue with my Iron Druid series, and the next book in that series I have to read is Tricked by Kevin Hearn. So basically in this series we follow the last Celtic druid, Atticus O'Sullivan, and in the first 3 books he does something stupid, and now in the 4th one he has to, I guess, live with the consequences of his actions. We'll see what happens in the 4th one. And maybe I can continue on with my Joe Abercrombie read-along. I was supposed to read, what was it called? Best Served Cold in May. I haven't done that, so I'm going to push that to June. And if I'm feeling up to it, I might continue on to the second standalone in this universe. It's called Heroes, which is supposed to be read in June. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's my TBR for June. We'll see how much I get to it. Maybe I'll read more, maybe I'll read less. I'm just taking it slow. If you are participating in the Queer Romance Readathon, and please share your TBRs down below. I want to see what you're reading. And if you have read any of the books that I have mentioned so far, you want to share your thoughts, please do so down below in the comments. Please check out the description box for all the links and social media stuff. Press the like button to this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!